What's up, guys? It's been a while. It's been a minute since I've done one of these videos, and as you can tell by the title, yeah, my Lolo just passed away, and he passed away like a month ago. I'm doing this now because I've attended his funeral, did the viewing, and attended the funeral and witnessed the cremation and all that stuff. And it was tough. It was tough, and if you guys notice, like I haven't been really posting anything, and it's because not just that is just because like I just never had not the time, but I just didn't really feel like it. I didn't really feel like posting a lot of stuff. I know the recent one was like the chain together one, but like it was funny because I totally forgot like I had it like saved and it was like ready. Like I just never rendered it at all. Then I ended up posting it. But besides that, yeah, I like to say, like recipes to my one and only grandfather. The one that like he's literally the reason why I'm here in the States right now. And then he's the one that really like brought out the family and to be out here and me being present and everything. And he was an amazing person. He would always help people. He would always like he was just a humble like dude. And it's a lot of things that I wish I could have done, and there's a lot of things like I wish like I learned from him. But it just happened so soon. And as of lately, he wasn't well. He was fighting like a long battle because he had like respiratory problems and he was feeling very weak. And it's because due to him like he had like health problems, like yeah, yeah, yeah. The major thing was that he used to smoke a lot back then, and then it kind of like got to him. And yeah, like he was like a crazy as a chain smoker back in his prime. And yeah, like I said, they caught on to him. And yeah, like him being in his mid 80s, uh like backfired. So he had hard time like breathing, like he wasn't feeling well, and yeah, all that stuff. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's kind of it's kind of difficult right now just to like kind of talk about because I've already like said my thoughts already. Because during the viewing, we did mass, and then after the mass, it was like a speech saying goodbyes and everything, right? And so the first person was like my uncle, and after that it was my cousins, two of my cousins actually, but except one of them did most of the work and everything. Another one, was just there just to like kind of be there, was not yeah, like I'm not saying anything any wrong, but it's like she was there because honestly, like she was like didn't have anything to say. It was like hard. Plus, imagine being up there and saying like your goodbyes to your own grandfather, dude, stuff. And after that, it was me. At first, I didn't want to do it. Or actually, no, I take that back. At first, like I wanted to do it, but then like I was just like not really in the right mindset of like saying it to like my uncles or like my dad. Until my dad turned around and he was like, "You think you could do it?" Because I'm like kind of scared, to do it. Cause and it's crazy to say, cause knowing my father, he's such a charismatic guy. Like he's able to like talk people. He's a people's person too. I would say it runs in the family. Like we always help other people, and we're always like very friendly, very open minded, very optimistic. And coming and him saying that to me, I'm like, oh, like I was shocked, because dude, that's his dad, that's his father. And then he looked at me, he was kind of scared, like he felt like he might start crying. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And then like while I was waiting, like I was just kind of just like, but I wasn't really there. I was just like I had my head down. Like I was just afraid, and plus I was kind of trembling like at first because the idea of like me like doing speeches in front of everyone like it sucks. Like I really don't have like the skill of like the mindset of like me being like like doing like a presentation like a speech all that stuff. But anyways, end up doing it and I was trembling. And after a while, like at first I was scared. I was scared, because it was like all my family members and also like other like other relatives that I haven't seen in a while, and like other ones from the other side. So it was a lot of people. It was a lot of people. I was scared, and plus, like I said, I wasn't really in the mind or right mindset. Sorry, and like at first I was scared. I was trembling. I was like kind of studying my words, but however, like it kind of hit me. I ended up saying like, oh, like he's such a great person. Like I remember back in the Philippines, like he would always like walk around and kind of like do his thing, do like a little small side quest, and it's crazy to say because I do the same thing. I literally do the same exact shit, and like it runs in the blood too, it's kind of amazing. Like let's say like he'll go to the market, and I'll do the same thing. I'll just go out of my way, do like a little solo mission, which is nice. And like he'll even like go out, do like random ass stuff, like meet like people, meet like relatives, and like like I said, like I do the same thing, and it's kind of crazy looking back how like him and I like it just runs in the family. And yeah, yeah, after that speech, dude, like it was like it hit me like towards the end of the speech, like I was like at the at the verge of like crying my ass off. And after that, like after I did it, I just said thank you. There, I just walked out, dude. I walked out. I went outside, and then like I just went. I literally went on my knees, bro. And I was just crying, bro. Like it broke me, bro. Like it really really broke me. And it takes for me like a little bit by myself. Like I'm a sensitive person, right? Like certain like words or like how you approach me or how you say it towards me, like I'll get kind of like insulted, like I'll get very like upset about it. Not super upset, but like I'll kind of take it to like a certain like offense or like a certain degree, that kind of like hurts me a little. But I like keep it inside, like I kind of like let it like sit there, and like I mean, like it really depends. Like let's say if we're playing games or so, or just having fun doing our thing. Like, yeah, that should not even gonna bother me. But if it's like at work, some certain thing, it's like it's weird. It's weird to like point something out, even though you never really explain it to anyone or never really point it out to someone, because you just don't want to seem like you're weak, And that's one thing of being like a dude, like a man. You don't want to show weakness because you don't want to feel inferior in front of like other people. Like that's just the way that being a dude is. And that's honestly like a really dark, really sad part about being a man is that like when you're weak or when you're showing like like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's mostly I can't put in the words, but yeah, if you catch my drift, because people would think of you differently. They'd be like, "Oh, this guy's a freaking pussy," all that stuff. And it's honestly it's fine. It's okay. Well, not someone calling you a pussy and some shit, but it's mostly like it's okay to feel weak. It's okay to show your like vulnerable side. And it's tough. It's tough being like a guy, right? Because normally, like when you see like a dude, like it's like, oh, like this guy has no emotion. This guy, well, it really varies. It really depends. But like like experiencing like other things, or, like other men and all that stuff, like especially with like stuff happening with like women and all that stuff. Like I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like women and men are, of course, they're totally different, right? Of course, right? each genders or many genders or whatever you call it, like we all have our roles, we have our duties, we have our little gigs and how we do things, right? And I guess for some people don't realize that how how it how it's like the main thing that we do, right? Like for example, like for men, we're the ones that's supposed to like fix things and carry things. We're the ones that's supposed to like solve this problem and fix it. Then there's like other like stuff, right? There's like other stuff, and for women, it's mostly like sentimental stuff, like a lot of like visionary stuff. It's hard. It's hard to. This is a topic that I don't really want to talk about at the moment, but like when a guy like shows weakness, like he's crying, it's just like it's like it sucks, dude. It really like when a dude's crying, like especially in your like 20s or like even as an adult, like some people cry certain situation and some people don't cry, and so it's I don't even know why I'm getting through with this, but it's just like when you're at like a funeral or like your relatives pass away or like your friend passed away, it's just like it's like heartbreaking, and you don't want other people to see. For me, like I don't want other people to see me like cry, because it's just the way I am, And I think nowadays, like I rarely cry, like I really get upset about like certain things that kind of like leads me to that. But when Lolo passed away, like the moment when I found out, okay, sorry, I'm getting like a little sidetracked and all that stuff, but like his story, like what happened when I found out that he passed away. So I was out, right? I was out, like I was out about to go downtown, all that stuff, and then like I was like get ready to get picked up and everything, and like my parents just got back from the Philippines, and then like I was getting ready, I was already ready, but I head out. I was about my boy was about to pick me up, then yeah, but have a good night, right? And then like my cousin called me saying like, oh, like is your dad home? Is your dad home? I'm like, yeah, he's home, but he's sleeping right now. And then like it was very like urgent that like he or that I wake my dad up, because like it's about Lolo. Like he's not, apparently he wasn't feeling well. And then I'm okay, I'll wake him up. I woke him up, he didn't wake up. He was like, oh, I tried waking him up, he couldn't. And then all of a sudden, like it got to the point where like I'm like, okay, like I feel like this is really important. And I felt bad for the dude, because he just came back freaking jet lag, all that stuff, of course, like I would let him like want to sleep, right? So he woke up, he ended up calling my uncle. Then it's like I said, it was about Lolo. So yeah, like yeah, he was on a call. I got picked up. I was already on the way to the bars and downtown and everything. And then like sooner or later, like I got a call from my dad saying like, oh, we're gonna go to Lolo's house. Is it like, yeah, like we'll keep you updated of what's going on, because he doesn't know, of course, right? Like well, he knows that he's sick and he knows that it's urgent because my uncle called him and everything. But like like when my dad called me, I was all like, okay, like it feels kind of off, right? And then like and plus I was already drinking, I was already doing the shit and everything. And then as we got to the second bar, that's when my dad texted me saying like he didn't make it. Like my Lola has already passed. So yeah, like when I saw that, I didn't know what to do. I was like I didn't really, like it hasn't really hit me yet. I just saw it, and like the whole night I was just like really thinking about it. Like, then should I go home? Should I go home? Like, should I Uber back? And then like it's like sooner or later I end up Ubering back. And like I was already buzzed. I wasn't drunk. Like I was like buzzed, kind of like I was getting there. to the point where like I was gonna get fucked up, but like I was at like a okay level, like I was able to be chilling the whole time. And then like I let my friends know. I was like, yeah, like my this and that happened, and like I feel like I need to go home. And then they're like, it's okay, dude. Like just go home, do your thing. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Then Ubered. Yeah, I went to the Ubered, and then I sat down. Then like the dude was hella sick. He was like he was a black dude, right? And like like I was like, how's your night? Yeah, yeah. Then after that, I just told this dude like what happened, like about like my about like my Lolo passing away. He's like, oh man, and then it's crazy because he just let me talk. Like he literally the whole ride back home. Like he just let me talk. Because I was just venting. Even though I just met him, he let me vent, let me do my thing, and then he was such a chill guy, a lot of patience. God bless to him. He really got me home safe. But anyways, I got dropped off, and then I was just like in my room. Like I was like, okay, like I think I'm gonna drive. And I felt already sober. Like I drink water, like I smoke a cigarette, beforehand, and then like after that was chill. And then I just kind of just stormed my way out just to go to his house. And then like as as I got there, I felt the vibe. And then as I walked towards the living room on the bed, and then I saw him, I I saw him, and then that's when it hit me. Like it really really hit me. And then like I just walked out. I walked out, and I went outside, and then I went down on my knees, and then I just crashed. I I just I crashed. I really crashed. And like I've never cried like this hard, and like ever. Like I've never cried like that, and it really broke me. It really broke me. And it's hard. It was hard to endure and to accept it. And then yeah, and that's what happened. And then after a while, we end up doing like a prayer for like a whole week. We just did rosary every single day, or I skipped one day because I wasn't because it was a Monday and I had work, and I was just like already hella tired and everything. And yeah, they end up going like the other days and everything. And then yeah, did prayer and everything, and then yeah, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot talking. And 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 yeah, also the reason why I'm doing this because like I don't have people to talk about it to. That makes sense. Like I do, but however, I feel like me doing this is a lot more soothing, a lot more better because it's documented. And also like there'll be like other people like just me ranting, so they could just hear me out. Cause I'm already, like everything's already done. It's just mostly like just time, right? Just time and everything. But yeah, like I said, I'm doing this now because like I just need someone to listen, someone to, and plus just me just saying my goodbyes and everything. Even though I already did, but I think right now what I'm doing here right now, it's gonna be spot on. Like this is how it is. And it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's like this is the first I've ever lost a loved one, and it really hurts. It hurts a lot. I know at the end of the day, like he's looking down on me and then saying like, it's like what like and knowing him, he'd be like, why are you crying? Why the heck are you crying? Just live your life, do your thing. Like I brought you guys here out for a reason. Like I don't want you to be depressed like every single day, you know. Which is fine because it's also good to grieve. Because like if you don't grieve, then like like what the heck, man. Like eventually, like everything would be fine. It'd be back to normal. Then and he'll just be like looking at us like down and everything. Like looking at my every move. But it's there's like a lot of things that I wish I could have done. Yes, I have a lot of regrets, and like especially what's going on. Like he was ready. He was ready, and we all knew. We just didn't know when, right? But he was ready, and he did, and he lived a happy life. Like I say he lived an amazing life, great life. Had like damn, had 4 kids, many grandkids, dude. And we're all amazing. We all turned out really great, and it's nice. Like he literally did his part, and now he's able to rest, and it's nice. I'm super happy to be his grandson, and all of us do. All of us do. But man, like I remember during that speech, like towards the end, like I just kind of like said something that like I wish I didn't say, but I remember saying like as being a man, you're also kind of alone at times, and especially being a man, like you also suffer in silence. And I know for a fact, like every single dude out there really suffers in silence, because like majority of like women, like they kind of like express their selves, like they kind of like show it, which is fine, which is totally fine, totally acceptable. But for us, like for men, like for us guys, dude, like we just suffer in silence, and there's a lot of like sentimental stuff for a guy to like kind of like take it in, that doesn't really like show, you know what I mean? And also, we're very simple. We're very simple minded, like it's just hard to explain how simple we are and how we go through in our lives. And is this the way that we are, And I don't know, dude. Like there's times, there's probably many times where like I just feel alone. Like for like guy, like let's say like for me, I'm okay with like I could be alone. Like I don't need like a companion and all that stuff. Like I like doing things on my own. I like going to restaurants. I like going to the bars. Even like on rare occasion, I would go to like a concert or rave by myself. I haven't done that in a while, but yeah. And then this some like many times, sometimes that I just feel lonely. I don't know why. I just feel lonely at times, even though I have many friends and I have family members. But there's times, even at like parties or like gatherings, like it always comes up to me saying like I just feel empty. Like I really don't know why I feel that way, and I should really see like a therapist just out of curiosity, as like a social experience for myself, not for anyone, but for me. Like I do want to go through it and trying to like figure it out, like, cause even I can't. And of course, like, I know myself more, like you yourself know yourself more than anyone else does, cause it's you. Like you've been living with yourself for, like for 27 years, 28 years, etc., all that stuff, right? But there's times where you just can't figure out what the problem is, you'll try to figure out the pieces, like you'll try to daydream, and you just can't point it out. And going back for me, I can't figure out why I feel lonely. Like there's times like when I'm going to bed and I'm just like kind of staring at the ceiling with like dark, like darkness and shit. Like I feel alone. And at the end of the day, and I hate saying this, I really do, but it's true. It's really really true. But at the end of the day, like no one's not gonna give a fuck about you. You only care about yourself, right? No one doesn't care. No one's not gonna care. Like yeah, you post this, yeah, this happened, But at the end of the day, they're not gonna give a fuck. They're gonna live out on their lives, doing their thing, their problems, dealing with their family, dealing with their own closer friends, And yeah, I'm gonna say it again. At the end of the day, like it's just you, yourself, and yourself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At the end of the day, it's just you. No one's not gonna give a fuck about you. Yeah, you're gonna have friends that care. People do think about you, and people do. And people do think. It's true. I think about my friends too. I think about my family too. Right? It's a thought. I still think about them. And this like certain few people that I think about, and I'm just like, this guy's a fucking idiot. This guy's a fucking asshole. And the other side, it's like, oh, like this guy's a great friend. This guy's a great person. This guy really did a favor for me. I still I think about that. Same goes with everyone. They always think about that one person that really did something in their lives, and it's nice. It's it's really nice. But however, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this again. No one's not gonna care, and I learned that the hard way. And I would say that's another reason why I feel lonely, because no one's not gonna give a fuck about me. At the end of the day, no one's really not gonna give a fuck about me at all. And I could point out a few people. I would say, you know, it's it's hard, and it kind of like bleeds to that point in my life where I just feel empty. I feel very empty at times. I feel lonely. I feel alone at times, even though I have great family members. But it just keeps coming back to me every single damn time, and I hate this feeling. Like I said, I really hate it. But it's the truth. It's the fucking truth. There's some people that just doesn't really give a fuck about me, and it's normal. Because not everyone's not gonna like you. Not everyone's not gonna appreciate what you do. Like they're just gonna think about like, oh, this guy's fucking annoying, or this guy's fucking stupid. You know, like I'm stupid. Like I'm not the smartest. I'm not the brightest, and definitely not the richest. But well, who honestly, like, fuck money. Who gives a fuck about money? There's a lot of goody ass motherfuckers out there, to be honest. But like there's times at gatherings where I would say something, like, and some people just disregard it. Some people didn't make eye contact. Some people it feels like people are not listening to me. You know, there's many times where I would talk to people and they just give me like they always say, "Oh, that's fair. Oh, fair enough." All that stuff. Shut the fuck up, dude. I fucking hate that word so much. Like, "Oh, that's fair." Like, like yeah. See, like that's another way that people don't give a fuck about you. Like they give you like small little like like shit expressions like that, and for me, I could really tell that you don't really give a fuck. And I always jump to conclusions of that, like why I feel so damn empty, because of that reason. It's crazy. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, like I should just keep my head up, keep my head high, and not really and try not to think about it. Cause of course I'm gonna have like amazing days, right? Like I'm gonna have like funny ass moments and all that stuff. I don't know, dude. There's a lot of things out there that really bother me at times. Like at family, like I don't know, dude. Like sometimes at family gatherings, like I just stay quiet at times, or even like at social gatherings, like I just stay quiet, which is fine, like I'm usually quiet because I'm always like thinking about shit. And I'm more and I could definitely read the room. I could definitely sense because for me, I don't know why I do. I have such a good ass intuition, and it really shows. And there's times where I'm moody. I'm a moody guy, to be honest. Like I'll have like my good days, I'll have bad days, I'll have like crazy dopamine. Then there'll be times where I just feel kind of freaking pissed off for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm like this. But at the end of the day, I know who I am, and yeah, I just know who I am. And of course, you know more about yourself than anyone else. Right. Yeah, it's always gonna be like that. Ah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. Lolo, you're just watching me saying this thing. I'm like, why the fuck are you thinking about that? Like, why are you saying all this shit right now? No, no. I do have people that I can talk to, but I feel like I said, me doing this is a lot more beneficial for me. Cause yeah, I'll probably get like some good hopes. Like people can be like, oh, it's fine. People gonna be like, oh, like you're gonna do well. Just keep your head up. Like yeah, that'd be nice hearing that. But at the end of the day, like I'm probably just I don't know. Like I'm probably like give me like small motivation or whatever. You know, even though I would always appreciate whatever people gives me like gratitude, all that stuff. And I really love that. But for me, at the end of the day, I rather just be doing this because I really talk to people. Like I really vent about shit because I don't know. There's only like a handful of people that I can talk to, which is nice. You should always have someone to talk to stuff like this, right? But like also at the same time, it's like the they're just gonna be doing their own thing. It's hard. I can't explain this because there's a lot going on in my head right now. But it's oh man, it's crazy. Man, how long is this video? God damn, 30 minutes is crazy. I could do this show all day. Not really. I get fucking tired. That's why I don't stream. I can't stream. I need to be in like a certain mindset for me to stream or to do this shit. Like, cause this is like a once in a lifetime. Not once in a lifetime. Like, I really do these. Like, YouTube was fun. It was like one of my dreams that when I was like in high school and shit like that. Now here I am doing it. But however, I'm not really taking good advantage of it because the whole algorithm and everything is tough. Fucking doing YouTube is fucking tough. I need to be on the dot, playing all the games, And at the end of the day, this even dude, there's many like as of lately, bro. Like I'll just be staring at my fucking computer, just listen to music, or I would like watch anime. I would like play games. I've been buying like all these games, all these single player games, and like I'll play it for a cool minute and don't even like touch it after. Like I love gaming. I know from a while back, like I think like a year ago that I said like gaming wasn't the same anymore. Honestly, I still love gaming. Gaming made me who I am for today, to be honest, man. But at the same time, dude, gaming has been. I don't get that same dopamine effect. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why I always buy new games because I always want to have like that little dopamine effect, and after that, I'll just drop it and not playing it at all. Like some people. But like I don't know, like I'll be down to play like some co-op stuff, which is fun. Don't get me wrong, like I still enjoy gaming, but it's just at times like I just don't feel like playing anything, like it is not. And of course there'd be people saying like, oh, it is what it is. Oh, it'd be like that. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, fuck off. Hate that shit. Some people just don't want to hear someone out. Like right now, like I just want you to hear me out. That's it. That's all I gotta do. That's all I ask for, just to hear me out. Ah, it's crazy. Life's crazy, guys. And I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for hearing me out. I really do appreciate you guys' support. I know my channel has really not that many people watch it. I feel like my channel is just kind of there, just in space somewhere, and someone just randomly like come across it and just watch it like a couple of videos and that's it. People have their lives. People have their other shit to worry about. They're not gonna give a fuck about my videos. Some people do. Some people do care about my videos. I love that dearly. But like versus like the millions and billions of people out there, they're not gonna give a fuck about me. My content's pretty mid. It's okay. It's not the best. The editing's not the best, but like the video quality is solid. Fucking you play on 1440p 60 FPS, dude. The bitrate's really good too. It's solid for what it is. I'm actually really happy that I'm doing this shit right now. This is a fucking dream. This is like literally like a dream, bro. Like I always wanted to do this shit with like high resolution, all that stuff. It's nice, dude. It's fucking hella nice. It's fun. At times, like and that's the thing. Like, I still do this shit because I'm like, dude, like I'm gonna post a video. Fucking why not? And it's nice. This is fucking nice. But of course, there's also times where I just feel like I don't feel like doing it. I don't feel like recording, or I mean, what am I saying? What the hell, I always record, or like I don't feel like editing. It's getting hella late. Like I don't feel like doing it. All that stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine. I didn't say I'm not gonna do it anymore. Like, or I'm gonna stop. Like it's here as a hobby. It's a nice hobby. I love this. Is like probably like one of my favorite hobbies to do. You know, which is nice. It keeps me so busy, and plus I could say in the conversation be like, oh, like I make videos. Which is nice. It's honestly a sick ass freaking hobby to do. Which is it's soothing. It's very soothing. Like right now, it's very like right now. I'm glad that I'm able to talk to you guys like this. For like fucking 40 minutes. Holy shit, it's crazy. But yeah, it's crazy. I know I keep saying that, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, yeah, guys. So that's what's been going on lately. Rest easy, Lolo. Maybe someday I'll join you and I could tell you all my life stories, man. Because I feel like there's a lot I wish I told you, and I'm sure there's a lot that I wish you could tell me. There's a lot of stuff that I wish like I wish I knew a lot. I wish I'd visit him more often. I wish I took care of him. I wish I took care of him in the hospital. I wish I'd just visit him more and not just go home after work. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you, Lol. Uh, I'm stupid. I'm a dumb piece of shit, and I'm not I'm not the smartest, not the brightest. I'm not I'm not. I'm sorry, Lol. I'm sorry. But may he rest in peace right now. May he rest in peace. And he lived a great life. He was such a great person, great individual. People looked up to him. He helped so many people. He helped so many people, and I took that trait from him. And I want to do the same thing. And when I do, it feels fucking nice, dude. It feels so nice to help people out. I don't expect anything in return because me helping someone out is just as much as like them returning whatever. And I want to continue his legacy. I want to I want to continue that, and it'll make him happy. I know right now he's happy that I'm still alive, still living as I'm young, as I'm doing this, working hard. At the end of the day, he's proud of me. He's proud of me of being his one of his grandkids. And it's crazy because out of all the grandkids, I look like him the most. Like I remember, like my tita Rona, she told me one time saying like, or he told Lolo saying like, out of all your grandkids, which one looks more like you? And then he said me. And when she told me that, I saw myself in him, and it's crazy. It's crazy to say that. And ever since I heard that, I want to continue that legacy. I want to be I want to be useful. I want to be helpful. I want to be reliable. I want to be the handyman, that little technician that fixes stuff. Right now, I'm rebuilding a bike. I'm doing it slowly, but I feel like that's like a trait that I took, like another trait I took from him because he was like a handyman as well. Like he would always like paint stuff. Like he did construction back then. Like he was one of those guys, and I would take that into consideration that I wanna keep continuing that legacy. I want to thank him for that because I really love doing what I do. Yeah, and I'm gonna miss him. We're all gonna miss him. We're all gonna miss this great person, this great individual, great gentleman, and he's gonna be resting for here on out. And I love you, Lola. It was it was a great run. Yeah, I loved him. He really taught me well. He really gave me the life that that I'm doing right now. Without him, I would never be talking to you guys right now. I'd never be playing games. I'd never be hanging out with the people that that I hang with. I'd never be doing all this stuff. It's because of him. I want to say thank you, Lolo, again. Thank you so much, Lolo. And one day I'll join him. And one day we'll drink all the beer, all the Bud Light, and all the stuff, and all the stories and everything. And I will enjoy all his food. And man, he was a great fucking cook. And I want to and I want to take that too, cause that man can fucking cook. Man. Okay, I think that's it. It's almost an hour, or not even an hour. It's like almost fucking 50 minutes. Goddamn. But that's it. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for respecting, my time and need, and thank you for listening for this long. Cause holy shit, this is a long ass video. And thank you for everything, guys. I really do appreciate, like, you know, just watching, just listening to me. Really brings me joy, and I truly respect that, and I love you for it. Whoever's watching this, I love you. It's it's nice. It's nice having to do this. It's nice. Okay. All right. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one of wherever I make. Stay awesome. I'll always love you, and I'm out.